to the following presentation of the National Football League. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
Everyone loves to dive into whether a bye comes at a good time, a bad time, and I really just think it's a matter of perspective. So here we got a team that was hot. They were rolling, multiple wins going into their bye week, and I can tell you what, the energy around that building, going into a bye, know you're playing really good ball, it makes that week a lot better, certainly, than the alternative. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
The fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time and taking the snaps. Quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
I think when you take a step back and you look at last week's loss, I think there was some good and there was some bad. And I think you could really say that about the entire team. The 2 touchdown passes were great. Of course, he's got to stop giving the ball away with the interception. But I think if he continues to clean up some of his fundamentals, continue to improve his decision-making, and then on top of that, guys around him just have to continue to play better.
To number 83, a gain of a yard, brings up 3rd.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7.
They'll look to throw again. He'll tuck it and take off.
It's a gain of 8. And a 1st down.
An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
The Desperados offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he continues to show off his ability to run with the football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position. Throwing, Taylor. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They get 18 on that one. 1st down for Houston.
The 31-yard line.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw is Taylor. The throw, that's complete on the slant. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. this looks like a design run, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
I think that's just a case of a right call at the wrong time, Mike. You typically want to run a draw in more of an obvious passing situation. In this case, the defense was expecting run, and they're able to just eat up that draw play.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Taylor looking to throw. He's got it at the 3. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Taylor. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they forced 4th down. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Desperados will take a 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense ready for their 2nd possession. They had the interception on that opening drive. It only led to a field goal, so 3-0 as the offense comes back out 1st and 10. This one's going to be, he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, one of his teammates downfield comes to his rescue and retains possession after the big play. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. On the move, past the 40. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
That's good for a 1st down. A gain of 34 yards.
Now a run on 1st down. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
Down at the 15-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. They'll go with him again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here's Taylor. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down for Houston.
47-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. First and 10 now from the 36. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Now, Taylor. They'll try to set up the screen here. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
Back to throw is Taylor. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. Here's a run. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. All even, 3 apiece, the score. More from Houston coming up in a moment. On second and goal, here's the zone read. And no signal as of yet. And none forthcoming. He is stopped short. And now it's third and goal. They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down. Now this time he'll set up to throw. And this will pay off. It is caught. Touchdown, Desperados. His 4th TD grab of the season.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. On the draw, here's Jones. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
on the bootleg. He'll look to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
at the 50-yard line.
Jones now on first and 10. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. They'll try again. It's second and 10.
At the 49-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Gain of 21 yards.
2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And this takes him into the right zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
At the 16-yard line.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They run straight ahead with Jones. And he's in! Touchdown, Chicago. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The extra point is good, and the visitors will tie things up. It's now 10-10. All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Desperados offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but the wheels as well. The NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. Back to throw here to begin the drive. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
To number 88.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 5.
At the 32-yard line.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Back to throw. Throw on the run is complete. A gain there of 11. 1st down for Houston.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 44-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Ooh. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Back to the air one more time. His throw left side is complete. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
That's another 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain. On 1st down, they pick up 7 yards.
At the 23-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
At the 17-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. And the strength on display rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll stick with him again. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Throwing, Taylor. That is caught, side of the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The extra point is up and through. And the Desperados go up by 7. It is now 17-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with first down and 10. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1. At the
second and a yard. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Exiting the pocket right. Now he'll run. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
That's good.
First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. They'll look to throw. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in.
That's going to be intercepted. And the Desperados are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
The Desperados offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now this offense can use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Second and 10. Taylor looking to throw. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Here's Taylor. The throw here is complete.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here comes 2nd and 4. To throw is Taylor. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And their only realistic chance to end the half with points is to throw the ball near the sideline, gain as many yards as you can, and then hopefully either get yourself in position to kick the field goal or at the very least in position where you can attempt a Hail Mary.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And even though they'll say he had a man in the vicinity of the throws, clearly not intended to be caught. Really smart play. Don't risk a turnover here. Live for the next snap.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchdown. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And that's a nice job, something out of nothing, sidestepping defenders for a gain of 4. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Here comes the screen to Jones. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
That's good for a 1st down. A gain of 12.
Now they'll set up to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
After allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
They'll throw out of the gun. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
The Desperados offense. And their running back set to go once more. And as we take a look at league leaders in receiving touchdowns by the running backs, he's right up there among the best in the league. Now, Taylor, he'll look over the middle and find his running back. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw is Taylor. This one complete right side. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Taylor. Going right. It's taken in. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
On 2nd down, they'll run. And he's brought up after a gain of a yard. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
Gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Back to throw. Taking off. He'll try to get there. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit.
And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Desperados.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
The extra point, up and good. And the Desperados move out to a 24-10 lead.
Visitors 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down. He'll get this out to the left flat. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. On 4th down, out comes the punter. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. The Desperados offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He was taken down behind the
2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing, Taylor. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Good work on the ground. He's got it. 1st down. Up and around the 42. They'll come up here. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
45-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Up the middle they go. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3.
He'll look to throw. Rounds another catch for his favorite target.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
run on first down. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 20, here's 2nd down and 4. We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive, and here's 3rd and 4.
3rd down and 4.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And the visitors are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. It is 2nd and 6. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push is too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. Punt team out, ready to send this one away. As he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Now a fair catch is taken here, just short of the 45-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time. They've dominated the proceedings here in the 4th quarter. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
That's to the right side and incomplete. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
3rd down and 7.
They'll look to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st mark. Desperados out and ready to punt it away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 17-yard line.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 3rd down, they need 5.
Brings up 3rd and
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Moving to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
quarterback on the scramble.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball. And I think the officials are going to mark it just short.
So it's 4th down. They'll call on the punt team. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Desperados offense ready to see what they can do. And this crowd certainly has liked what they have seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in. They have not disappointed as they have the advantage here in the 4th. Uh-oh. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Open space to the 35. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's going to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
We'll try here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Desperados will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening as the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. Things not looking good. But the ball comes out. It is picked up by the defense. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop him with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
It is good. Makes the score. Our home team 38. Visitors 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. is one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
It looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The Desperados offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, here's a handoff, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Taylor looking to throw. That's into traffic, but taken in. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard that sets up 3rd down. Here's Taylor. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with him.
41-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be active with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Pulling back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Give on the ground, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
At the 27-yard line. A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the 2nd half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory.